What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, you know I do stories that are hard to deal with stomach sometimes. This one right here is one of them. You know, I talk about domestic violence on my channel. This one falls in line with that, and it has a couple of things that I talk and I speak against when dealing with certain types of dudes. Now, this story right here is about this woman right here. May she rest in peace. This woman's out of New York City. Shout out NY. Her name is Saida Benia Mejia. She was 40 years old, and she had a boyfriend, Rosvin Castilla, age 37. This guy right here was very abusive. He wound up taking her life this past Saturday, all because she went out with some friends and didn't come back when he told her to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, upon seeing her return, he shot her multiple times in the torso, and paramedics wasn't able to save her. Then after that, he does what most of these cowardly dudes do, run away, and only to get caught somewhere else. Take a look at this story, man. And this is not the only victim. Now, she may have lost her life, but there were two other people that were shot in this domestic issue and their children. Take a look and we'll come back and get on this.
A trail of blood is an unbearable sight for the relatives of Saida Mejia Bonilla. It is here on East 203rd Street that the 40-year-old took her final breaths early Saturday morning. Police say her live-in boyfriend, Rosvin Mejia Castillo, shot her several times and shot her nephews, a 9 and 16-year-old, who were staying with her.
I feel so bad because I was not here to protect my sister.
Her brother says the couple had a tumultuous relationship and he personally reported the domestic violence to police before. Investigators tracked down Mejia Castillo a short distance away and arrested him. The 37-year-old is charged with murder, attempted murder, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon, amongst other charges. The family tells Pix 11 News that the suspect became enraged with Bonilla because she went out with friends. So he called her multiple times demanding that she come home. When she did, they say, he opened fire.
He was ready here waiting for her, used to kill her.
The suspect and victim both hail from Honduras. We're told Bonilla, whose nickname is Xiomara, was proud of her Garifuna heritage and was known to cook and sell traditional dishes. They say she was the life of the party and was always happy. But they started to see her light dim after she got into a relationship with Mejia Castillo 2 years ago, who they say was possessive and tried to control her every move.
Just fighting and arguing every time, everywhere, every day.
When he was living with my sister, nobody came to my sister's house because of him. He was a toxic person.
The 16-year-old nephew was released from the hospital and is now back home. The 9-year-old remains in the hospital in stable condition. We're told Bonilla's mother was so distraught, she was medically sedated.
She talked to me about it like she was living in domestic violence, but I don't find a way how to help her, and because she was scared of guys. If she make any report, she was like, then I'm scared to do, like, he can do something to me, and after you leave or after police came to my house, I'm so scared.
The family says they want swift justice. They want the suspect to remain in jail. It's not clear yet when he will face a judge.
Guys, that's the story of what happened to Miss Saida. Saida. I don't know how to say it, and I apologize for the mispronunciation. May she rest in peace. Now, this guy right here, Rosvin Castillo, has been charged with murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, 3 counts of assault, and 6 counts of criminal possession of a weapon, police said. It also said up here that it says Saida Benia Mejia was shot in the torso Her 8-year-old nephew was shot in the left arm, and her 16-year-old nephew was struck in the buttocks at the apartment around 5 a.m. in the morning. So she came back 5 a.m. in the morning, and this set him off. And this guy opened fire on her on sight when she showed up. Think about that. These people out here, man, they're not playing. They playing for keeps. Said they was Honduran natives. Shout out Honduras. And this dude right here, like I said before in other videos when I do these type of things, are boy kings. They're nothing but grown-ass children. Let's go down the line. Attachment and abandonment anxiety. You his girl by title, that means evidently you're his property and got to do what he say. Thus, not making you a lover, but making you a slave. Dudes like this have nothing to offer except violence through intimidation. That's what they are. Abandonment issues. Don't want you to go out in public. Don't let nobody else see what he sees in you and that he'll do anything to covet. His insecurities. Somebody can take you because I know that I'm only bullying you to keep you here. And I know I don't have what it takes as a man to keep you as a woman close to me. Another thing, dudes like this, they throw childlike rage tantrums, act the fool, break stuff, punch holes in the wall, threaten you. If they get tired of that, next thing you know, here come the hands. Dudes like this want you to become their mom. See what it said? He was a live-in boyfriend. Bum ass dude. I tell my kids I got boys, tell them always have your stuff. And when my daughter get old enough, I'm going to tell her, don't you never let no man live with you. You asking for problems. See, a guy can talk a colorful game, same thing with a chick. People can talk a colorful game to you guys out there. And they'll offer you anything they want in desperation to get close enough to you to where they can grab on and can't let go. This right here is a lot of parasitic people out there. And their bite is toxic as their being. Heard the guy, the cousin, he's a toxic person. But she couldn't get away from him because he was controlling, manipulative, dangerous. If you see a tick on you at any time, ladies or gentlemen, and you see it moving, you flick it off before it can dip into your bloodstream and really dig in. Because that's when you have problems. And this is a perfect example of that. Said she had nephews in the house. Ain't got nothing to do with the relationship. Why they get shot? Think about that. Why did they get shot? One shot in the arm, one shot in the ass. Jesus Christ. She was terrified of him, and he knew it. I told you, a lot of hood terrorists out here. They'll terrorize you. And this is the part that cracks me up, guys. I really want you to hear me on this. I want the guys to hear me especially. When you have sex with somebody, it's about the woman submitting to you. It's about submission. And this woman is already submitted to him out of pure terror. How could he have sex with this woman? And while he's in the act, think about her loving him when she's sitting there in suspended terror, just waiting for this to get over with. That is sickening. Sickening, childish behavior. These are the types of dudes, and there are women like this too, that the only way to get out of this is death, either by you or them. I don't know how guys get to this point where they do this because they look stupid. If a chick don't want me, I let her go. And I'm sure if they said, hey, y'all can walk away from each other, she would have got her butt up out of there because of all the abuse and stuff from the past that showed he wasn't worth shit in the first place. See, people like this, like I told you, they wear masks. They come in, appear a certain way, but inside they're another way. And it's only a matter of time before they take that thing off and jump up like Jack in the Box and surprise you. This should not have happened. Blast this woman multiple times in the chest, in the torso, just shooting at vital organs purposely because you mad because she went out with her friends and you was at home. I bet when you go out and do whatever you do, she don't call you and blow you up. Think about that. When you share your life with somebody it's still a somebody you're sharing your life with. That don't mean you control them. I don't want nobody I got to control. If I got to tell you as a woman what to do all the time and how to be a woman and how to deal with me and all this other stuff, I don't need you. And if I do have to do that, something's wrong with me in the way I come off, the way she feels as though she can't connect with me. Does that make sense? May this lady rest in peace, man. This is craziness. And it's only going to get worse. Think about it. It's only going to get worse. You look at the news. Domestic violence is like climbing. Child abuse climbing. All these different things are climbing. It's like nobody can get with each other and coexist anymore. Nobody can resolve conflict. Nobody can just back away. And nobody can take a deep breath. It's crazy out here. This woman's gone. Her family loved her. Didn't like him. And I told you before, no job, no car, no place equals no ass. And he was getting the benefits. Now, I don't know if he had a car or not, but he ain't have his own place. How you going to nest in somebody else's stuff and call yourself the man of the house? Disgraceful. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.